We're going right now to David Axelrod, Senior White House Advisor, to gauge the sentiments of everything right now in Washington. David, how are you guys feeling?
Well, obviously it's a disappointment. It would have been great to have the Olympics in Chicago. I think Chicago would have done a great job for it. But look, the President of the United States will go anywhere to promote the interests of this country, to make the case for this country. And I think it was worth the effort. And we move on.
Hindsight, though, being 2020, for quite some time, the White House had said the president has a very full plate. He's not going to be able to take the time to get to Copenhagen, having decided to send the First Lady. Oprah Winfrey was another bonus there to help support her bid. Hindsight, again, being 2020, do you think it was a smart move to send him?
Absolutely. Listen, this president is going to go anywhere he can to promote this country, to try and bring good things back to this country. The fact is that he left at 7 o'clock last night, and he'll be back in an hour or two. So it isn't exactly like he was gone very long. We truncated the trip so that he wouldn't miss business back home. So I think it was well worth the investment of time, and I have no regrets about that, and I know he doesn't.
David, this being a very political town, you know there'll be many critics that say it was a wasted effort and that in essence this is a referendum on Barack Obama and by extension America. I mean, what do you say to those critics?
Well, I don't think that's true, and I think the world leaders would not concur in that. And look, criticism is part of this job. If you can't take it, you shouldn't take the job. But I am proud of this president for going to make the case for this country. I think this country can be proud of that. And again, we're disappointed it didn't work out, but it was well worth the effort. I'm not worried about the politics of it. Anytime you're going and making the case for the United States of America, you're doing the right thing.
Different kind of politics may be underway within the IOC, the International Olympic Committee. David, do you have any inside information on where they may be heading and why it was that Chicago went out first?
Well, obviously, I'd be the last person to ask about the internal politics of the IOC. You know, I think that the fact that Madrid had a former president of the IOC leading their effort was valuable. When you have those kinds of long-standing interpersonal relationships, that's valuable. And obviously, Rio has been very aggressive in seeking this. Brazil has been very aggressive in seeking this. But I can't speak to those listen, we got thick enough politics in this town. I haven't yet mastered that, so I can't tell you much about what's going on inside those inside that room in Copenhagen.
Oh, I don't know. I think a lot of people think you're at the top of the heap there of the politics there in Washington at this point, David.